Perhaps you are already aware that the Labour Party in Nigeria is currently facing a political crisis. But like many, it is likely you do not know that as Nigeria approaches the next election cycle, the battle between the Julius Abure-led faction and the faction led by Peter Obi could reshape the political future of the Labour Party. With both sides presenting strong arguments in the form of allegations on issues that border on financial misappropriation, lack of accountability, and transparency, the question remains, who will ultimately gain control of the Labour Party ahead of the 2027 Nigerian elections? Welcome to Politics and Power Play. In today's video, we will dive deep into the strengths of the Julius Abure-led Labour Party, while also considering the advantages held by the Peter Obi-led faction of the party. We will as well explore the current political landscape of the Labour Party and see why many believe that Abure's faction has a better chance considering the ongoing political power play within the party. In case you are not in touch, here is a recent summary of the Labour Party crisis. On the 4th of September 2024, Mr. Peter Obi and Governor Alex Otti of Abia State convened a stakeholders meeting and used the medium to set up a 29-member caretaker committee to be led by Senator Nenadi Esther Usman. In a rejoinder, the Abure-led Labour Party issued a statement distancing itself from the meeting and disowning any outcomes of the meeting. The Abure-led faction further held a meeting of the National Executive Council on the 9th of September 2024 to review the decision of the National Convention held in Nnewi, Anambra State on 27th March 2024 to reserve its presidential and governorship tickets for Peter Gregory Obi and Alex Otti, respectively. Consequently reversing that decision, making all tickets of the party from presidency to the House of Assemblies open to all qualified Nigerians. With these recent political moves, it is clear that there appears to be a power play between two factions of the party. Also, a critical concern to political analysts is the fact that the Nenadi Usman-led caretaker committee set up by the Peter Obi-led faction has said it aims at bringing peace and unifying the party. But why convene a stakeholders meeting in the absence of Abure as the party chairman? But first, let's talk about Julius Abure's leadership style. Abure is known for his ability to rally grassroots support. He has shown a remarkable commitment to ensuring that the voices of everyday Nigerians are heard in party discussions. Apart from providing a leadership that has been instrumental in expanding the Labour Party's structure nationwide, from Borno to Lagos, making it accessible to ordinary citizens such as artisans, traders, and civil servants and more, Abure has also worked hard to keep the party through difficult times during the 2023 elections. In contrast, the Obi-led faction has often focused on more high-profile engagements. True, Peter Obi's political followership brought the Labour Party into top recognition in 2022, but it is equally important to remember that a national structure was already in place traceable to the efforts of Julius Abure and his predecessors. While Obi's approach attracts media attention, it sometimes overlooks crucial local concerns that really sway the voters. Another strong point for Abure is his extensive experience in party politics. As one who has been deeply involved with the Labour Party for years and understands its inner workings, Abure's insights has allowed him to navigate the complexities of Nigerian politics effectively. Although it is obvious that the Peter Obi-led faction has a solid brand presence, and thanks in part to Obi's tenure as governor of Anambra State, as he is well respected and has a strong following, particularly among the youth. However, the Obi-led faction seem to be missing it in one area, and that is giving Abure and his party loyalists the recognition due. The analogy becomes like that of someone coming to use your apartment for a ceremony but finds it difficult to consult with you to ensure proper use of the premises, and after all is done, also finds it difficult to thank you. Moreover, let's not ignore the issues surrounding factionalism. Abure's faction is advocating for unity within the party to overcome this crisis. His emphasis on teamwork and collaboration is crucial in a political climate where division can hinder progress. Conversely, the Obi-led faction has faced accusations that points to the fact that some members seem more interested in their personal political survival than upholding the party's principles. To this effect, Abure and his party loyalists see Obi's approach to the party's leadership as having a disconnect from everyday issues affecting the average party member, which could hurt their chances at the polls. Another strong point for Abure is his focus on accountability and transparency. He aims to rectify any missteps made previously by the party, which resonates with voters tired of political scandals. Abure has earlier requested an audited financial report from the Obi-led presidential campaign team after the 2023 elections, but it appears no such documents have been submitted till date. Abure's vision also includes solid plan for economic empowerment, especially for the youth. He speaks directly to job creation and educational reforms, which are pressing issues in Nigeria today. On the flip side, the Obi faction often emphasizes national issues and reforms, which, while important, can come across as distant from local needs. As we analyze the political debate, one must consider the narrative built by both factions. Bure has actively engaged in town hall meetings, fostering dialogue with community members, which builds loyalty and trust. And no doubt, Peter Obi-led faction of the party has a strong online presence and may attract younger voters, but ignoring the approach of the Abure-led faction could mean that the party would be alienating older generations who prefer face-to-face interactions. Now let's talk about fundraising also. Abure has successfully garnered financial support from various sectors, showcasing a broad-based appeal beyond just electoral promises. In comparison, while Obi's well-known stature helps in fundraising, it may not be sustainable without a solid plan that resonates with the party's base. It is also essential to recognize how both factions view the Nigeria of tomorrow. Abure's faction addresses current pressing issues like security and health. He also offers pragmatic solutions that many voters can relate to, making them feel hopeful about the future. Meanwhile, the Obi-led faction tends to focus on broader reforms, which can sometimes seem abstract to those trying to make ends meet. An important part of this debate is the socio-political context of Nigeria today. Many Nigerian citizens are seeking leadership that provides immediate solutions over long-term promises. Abure seems to grasp this need and is trying to position the Labour Party to be known as a party that meets such demands. Additionally, Abure is seen as a unifying figure within the party. He appeals to various interests across Nigeria, creating an inclusive platform that can attract diverse voter demographics. Whereas Obi has a loyal following, we must question if that loyalty can extend beyond just his name to build a more cohesive party. As we approach election time, voter engagement will be key, and Abure has made strides in ensuring that his faction connects with local communities through initiatives designed to get more people involved in the political process. Obi's faction, while having enthusiastic supporters, has yet to match that level of community outreach, which could impact voter turnout. So, in summary, we've looked at the compelling strengths of both Julius Abure and Peter Obi. While Obi brings a strong reputation and a dedicated following, The grassroots appeal and unifying focus of the Abure-led faction of the Labour Party could prove pivotal in controlling the Labour Party's future. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below with your thoughts on Julius Abure and Peter Obi's roles in the future of the Labour Party. Which faction do you think will ultimately gain control of the Labour Party? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.